There's no question in my mind that when we made the decision to go with COBAN, that it was the right company.
We're different because we're not just selling a piece of equipment. We're selling a service, we're selling a solution.
COBAN was a gamble to begin with, basically because they were a small company. And we were dealing with a lot larger companies.
We take each individual agency and configure our system through a series of options and flexibility to meet their standard operation procedures instead of making them change their procedures to fit our system.
We have a ton of larger vendors in our city, and we're nothing at times but a number to them, and unless you're working on a contract, their customer service isn't always that good. So with COBAN, although they're smaller and they do have a good track record, the way they look at us, sometimes it's like being in a small family. The smaller family takes better care of you.
We use feedback from the officers a lot as a basis from the system, and that's something that you can only do with a small company. With a large company, it's more of, you have a computer, these are your specs, this is what you get. But for us, it's really built with a big emphasis on what needs to be put in the car.
But the thing that kept coming through with COBAN was customer service.
So you're not there by yourself, and if you run into a problem, you know that if you call COBAN, we'll be there to deliver.
When I talk to a COBAN rep, and I don't deal with them on a daily basis, they know me by my first name.
This is all we do. We live and breathe. We spend a lot of time with our customer.
Just hands down, unbelievable customer service. And I think that sort of sold the deal for us.
We want to make sure you use this piece of equipment to your benefit. So we will train you on how to use it, how to manage the video, how you will service it.
We kept pushing them for, better quality on the images, and they just kept working with us. And it was just one of those amazing companies that you don't find very often.
Our whole system is actually based on what the officer asked or told us that they need, or what they requested to make their life easier.
I love working for COBAN because it has an opportunity to give law enforcement the tools needed to put people that do wrong things behind bars.
Basically, we had to fight to go with COBAN because there was a lot of other big players in the market that promised us the world. But when push came to shove, it was pretty much a gut feeling to say, this is the company we want to be associated with. And we haven't looked back, and it's probably one of the best decisions I've made in my 25 years at the Seattle Police Department.